Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm Master Sunjata, you're the YouTube viewer, and welcome back after a little bit of a hiatus. I'm sure for you guys who have been following my videos, I'm sure you realize that my last two videos I had a bit of a microphone problem, but that's solved now, as you could obviously see. So let's move on to the Let's Play. Basically, what happened at the beginning of this turn, where we left off, for those of you who don't remember, Nagato was upgraded into a large town, as you can see here, and also just I finished development of arms deals, which was one of our technologies. So now I'm actually going to move into epic architecture so that I could get some clan-wide happiness, and just gonna move on to the next step, which is attacking Iwami. Another thing that I did at the end of the last video was I cut off the our trade between me and Iwami in preparation for my upcoming attack, as to not harm my international relations in the future. So right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to establish a trade route with the Saga people, who are pro-emperor like myself. I'll bring in about 91 florins. I keep saying florins from Rome, but I'm just going to keep saying florins because I don't really care. 91 florins per turn. Hopefully they accept. But they didn't, so whatever. Whatever to them. I'm still at war with the Oku people, but it looks like they're the Oka people, but it looks like they're at the end of their rope.
Speak
for when it comes to
if you value your
for when it comes to peace. Hopefully if I just keep bombarding them with my navy, hopefully their town people will eventually turn against them, and maybe that war will end for me pretty successfully. So yeah. In the meantime, let's just get started in our march towards Iwami, to take Iwami. I'm gonna rendezvous these troops over here with one another, and I'm gonna keep hiding them in the forest as they march closer and closer. Another thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move my navy into place naturally for the imminent bombardments, and I'm working on a cadet school right now, so hopefully that turns out well. Pro-Emperor sentiment is up. These people, non-clan allegiance, predicted to go up, but that'll be replaced by resistance to invaders and my clan development. So I think I'm in real good shape. Yeah, so that's the end of that. Perhaps it'd be a good time to end my turn. So, while we wait for my turn to come back around, I kind of want to explain to you guys what happened with my microphone. Basically, I downloaded a service pack for Windows, and it's the way my computer works is that there are two microphones hooked up to it, and one of them works and one of them doesn't. And the one that doesn't work is the default microphone, and the one that works isn't. So it switched. So when I downloaded the service pack, it switched me to the default microphone that doesn't work. And then when I went to make my video, I didn't realize this. However, I had already made the video. I had already saved the Let's Play, so I kind of just had to go with it. I didn't really have much of a choice. But my Ishin Shinshi just got upgraded. So, and the available retainers for him are the Bladed Fan, which is +1 subterfuge for when assassinating, and the Hanafuda cards, which are +5% to the chance of escape following an unsuccessful action. I'd rather have the Bladed Fan. And will he be militant, or will he be a meditator? I'll make him a meditator right now, just because he's rallying the populace right now. And in the future, we'll take another look at that tech tree, and I'll explain why. But in the meantime, I'll sail my navy over here to the Iwami. Hopefully they're not recruiting, but they are. Double darn. They're building tenant fields. They have a cottage industry fortress. Their army, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and about to be 8 units. I have an army of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're going to be about even. Since it's summertime, actually, I think I'm just going to declare war on them now. I think that's going to be a good move. So that's what I'll do. I'm going to declare war on the Swano.
Say what you must, but my heart tells
Ooh,
me not
but they
to
have
listen
allies. The Matsue and the Hiroshima. So the Hiroshima are my friends to the south. And I'm not familiar with who the Matsu are yet. Maybe I could convince the Hiroshima to end their relationship.
There is always a welcome for you and a receptive audience for your ideas.
If I could get them to enter into a military alliance. Perhaps they won't. Well, I don't want to give them my hostage in case they do decide to go to war with me. But, alright, so these guys seem willing to break their alliance with the Swano. They seem actually more than willing to break their alliance with the Swano. So, perhaps I could get a little bit more out of this deal. I get them to end their trade agreement with the Matsue as well. I'm not sure how that'll bode for them. But, in a sense, it doesn't really matter, does it? The only downside about entering with a military alliance, for those of you who aren't familiar with Fall of the Samurai, is that for the next 20 turns, I'll be bound to not declare war on these guys, or else it'll affect my international relations drastically. But that's something I'm kind of willing to deal with. I could just move along the north side of the island, and hopefully the Hiroshima could keep me safe on the south side. And then maybe I could redouble my efforts back on the Oka people. So I think this is a good plan. So that's what I'm gonna do. Alright. Oh, they're still trading with the Swano. I forgot to ask for that. Well, that was a little bit of a mistake, but nonetheless, I don't think it was a horrid mistake. Now, perhaps I could convince these guys
Say what you must,
to break
but
their
my
alliance with the
heart tells me
Matsue.
not to listen with hope.
I'm not quite sure how I would be able to do this. Maybe if I offer them military access. Actually, that would tell me if they plan on going to war with me. Alright. One trick that I like to use to tell if someone wants to declare war on me is if they want military access to my lands. But, actually, I'm just going to risk it. I'm just going to go to war with these guys the way it is now. I actually won't call on my ally for help, because I wouldn't want to strain relations. The Matsue. I'm assuming the Matsue might be these people up here. Yes, it is in fact these people up here to the north. So,
We sail for glory. Is there nothing else? Fire!
that's not bad. My bombardment failed, but that's not too bad. My commander will get there next turn, so I'll have one more unit than normal to contend with, but I could deal with that. In the meantime, I'm going to hold out on creating any infantry because my cadet school is coming. And instead, should I build a port? There's no reason not to build a port, but I can upgrade my navy. I want to get a wooden frigate, so I'm going to hold out for one turn longer. Alright, so they did what I wanted. They met me out on the field. I kind of wish that I kept my navy close so that I could have naval support for this battle. This guy has a little bit of an advantage troop-wise. I think he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 8. 9 versus 8. So, should I retreat? Should I fight? I'll retreat. Hopefully he won't be able to chase me all the way down and I could come back and attack later.
Destination reached.
Now that I think about it, perhaps my best bet would have been to simply just fight with him. Right there on that field. This is done, so I'm going to start the recruitment of actually, if I hold out for one more turn, I could get barracks. Not quite sure what the best course of action would be. They don't seem to be recruiting, so I'm just going to continue to bombard them. Any naval units. In the meantime, I do want to get a Kaio Maru for naval superiority, so I'm going to hold out on building that for now. I bring in about 1,000 florins a turn. So a market or a gambling den. I think a gambling den will help me retain more money in the future. So I'll go with that. Oh, I took up all my money right now. 2,000. So I'll go with the port instead. I'll march right up to Awami with my army. I'll move my navy over here so that they're in a better position to support. I'll bombard again. And this is a good place. I think this is a good place to... Actually... Yeah. I think this is a good place to end this Let's Play. Hopefully they attack me in the next turn, but we're going to have to find out in the next video. And if they do attack me, then it'll be a real easy transition into a battle video. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Feel free to like, subscribe, leave a comment if you want to see anything in particular. Thanks for watching, and I'll hopefully see you in my next video.